Not sure what just happened over here. I'm not sure if the game will continue. I will just hope so. But I think it... Okay, so we should be back live with all the players, yeah. I just dropped. Not sure what happened there. The stream is back live. Yeah, so I did pause, so we didn't miss too much. I will just do a quick speed run if we miss any big fights. As we can see, I will just speed it up for now. They're surrounding the island of Joffrey quite nicely, trapping a lot of the army of Joffrey. And at the other side, Cool is having problems as well, being surrounded by Jinghua and Yo. A lot of players going into Imperial Age now, and we should get live now every second. Welcome back, guys. Sorry for that.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Like, it happens, sort of thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it basically never happens to me. But yeah. So, and we even got a Porsche inside the game. So, Jinghua now the first one having Galleon upgrade, and only now is researching ballistics. That's very late. Let's see, 5 other players going into Imperial Age. Only even Cool is going up, although he lost a lot of villagers here. Let's see and try to take a look at the villager count. Everyone not having the greatest count of villagers, but you don't obviously need to have the greatest equal of them all. Cool is struggling the most with ACCM as well. Only both players being down 60, so it feels like as White's eco is so much stronger here. And Jinghua 74 villagers and 74 galleons. It's just so much map control and can take the best fights for now.
That's such a great recovery there from Love Chang. I mean, it kind of highlights really about how great Vikings is in water. I mean, like, he lost all his fish in the early age. He was down and out, and then, well, with 3 TCs, this is what he could do with it. Not super fast now as well. Just damn that free handcart. Miles VNS.
Yeah, it feels a bit imba, but both players obviously, both teams obviously have Vikings. So, but Yo, now trying to redog, but Yo found it and is trying to deny the redog of Cool now. Let's see, and Yo is getting Galleon upgrade as well, and that is before Cool. So it's not like Cool can get out like 10 ship and can take a fight against Mr. Yo.
Oh, he's getting some support here, I think, a little bit from Yellow and VNS Fish. Actually, not too far away, actually, to be fair. Trolling. Ready for well. Again, taking the fight, though. It's actually going to win that fight quite easily.
And let's take a look at the military count. It feels like VNS is struggling a bit, and SY is leading with points quite heavily, 6k against 5.3k at this stage. Cool only having 9 military units. SY team the lowest has 20 over here, and Chocopie, VNS Fish is doing a great job of having 64 military, but only now researching Imperial Age with Hans Middle. That's so super late.
That is really late. It's actually turning on its head really quickly. I mean, this is actually a really good comeback coming from SY. I mean, look at Love Cheng's army, 102. Like, what? About 10. I know, 10 minutes ago he had like 10. Now he is 100.
Yeah,
what is this?
Yeah, my stream just stopped, so SY activated cheese, built themselves 60 galleons, and then we returned live. Oh man.
Oh dear. Interesting thing was, Joffrey actually X'd the middle island, saying like, look, think about taking this later on, so fully aware of it, letting us know.
Yeah, but it's totally fine if Lix takes the whole island and slinging Joffrey, because obviously Hans doesn't have the, well, how's it called, carronneering or something? The last upgrade to build the ships faster and cheaper, so I think...
That's shipwright, isn't it?
Shipwright, okay, yeah, absolutely, shipwright. Carronneering is like the defense upgrade, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So it's absolutely an option for Hans to only sling an Imperial Age if your if your teammates are good enough to control like heavy armies of 100 galleons plus. And as we can see in Jinghor's stage, he has his 100 galleons and is controlling them beautifully.
Disgusting. It looks like fish can try and deny the castle, sort of. Ramming away though, which makes it a little bit.
Yeah, but saving the villagers, only losing one here, it's totally fine. He will just wait for Lux and Jeffrey or...
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at Yellow, he's getting destroyed. Yo, and Love Cheng once again getting
Jesus.
there. Yo.
Yeah, getting trapped and not
what is
going back. Yeah, they're already GGing. Whoa.
Great comeback. I mean, Love Cheng, eat your heart out. I mean, what is that about?
Jesus Christ, yeah. We have to see his kill statistics, his highest military count, probably his wood earned as well. Let's take a look at his island. And yeah, just perfect play. Still, without even using his berries, having a defensive castle, redocking, soon to go on this extra island, I assume. Oh man, I think the main reason what went wrong here is they had so much aggression, killing everything from Joffrey in behind, Jinghua behind, had killed all the fishing ships of SY. And what they did then, they just kept producing galleys. But I would love to see an extra dock here, an extra dock here, in the back of the middles, maybe even in the back of the flanks. Look at those spots. Still, like, so virgin, big fishing areas. And just build another dock there, build like 4 to 8 fishing ships, and just benefit from having more army to increase your eco, and then go into a better late game stage. Because what I felt is they built so many galleons and war galleys, but they did not keep up with the eco. And then Joffrey and Jinghua could take the great fights on water, and especially Jinghua just outmassed them then.
Yeah, I think you actually got like pretty much spot on actually. Yeah, they just didn't follow through with I think they at parts overextended with the galleys against the war galleys at some parts, which wasn't a real problem. It's just the fact that they got the objective done and was great, but like went for this sort of semi-approach where it's like we'll do an extra TC and do an extra dock maybe, and then we'll try and push out. That wasn't going to work. I mean, yes, like Love Cheng was like, when in doubt, my lovely quote is on the quote 6 on the chat forum is when in doubt, macro it out, and that's what he did. And then he just came back into the game. They didn't touch Joffrey afterwards. They killed all his fish, they killed all his galleys, and then they're like, oh, let's go and Joffrey, Love Cheng. They killed like Love Cheng stuff, and then like, oh, let's go and flounder around a little bit.
Yeah, and they surrounded Joffrey so nicely, and I think Joffrey's eco wasn't the greatest, as we can see, only going up to 85 villagers, and Jinghua only at 83, but he made those 83 just to great efficiency. Having handcart and wheelbarrow for free obviously helps out a lot there, and yeah, just having this huge amount of galleons and taking the best fight, Love Cheng, that is.
I think VNS Cool also made a big error, and the reason is that he had over like 20 galleys or 30 or so at the back of Love Cheng's base, sniping off one war galley coming out at a time.
Yeah, over here.
And I was a bit like, big deal, because then what Yo did was, so I'm going to kill all your docks when you're going up, so like you're just going to cut off your production. So you just handed Yo back the water on his side, and that was a big error too.
Yeah, and then Yo, without... Obviously, villagers went never down for Yo, so his eco was hurt, but still kind of okay, and then he went into, yeah, just Imperial Galleons from Saracens, which are so strong.
Yeah, so strong.
Yeah, this game looked so promising for at some time in the game.
Yeah, my prediction of the 45-minute count was a bit off. It was like 38 minutes something, but
I think it was
I guess
42, right? Not too sure. Oh, I like the strategy of VNS there. I think that's a perfect counter. Maybe maybe even an addition of going land, because if you control this area with galleys, it's so tough to defend as a white team if you get landed as well. And if the both flanks win the water and directly land after it, I think, yeah, the flanks could have easily died. And it's no chance for the middles if they have to struggle at home to easily help them or even sling them or help in the defense in any kind.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I actually really like that aggressive play from VNS. It's exciting because people are like, oh, water's boring and everything like that, but they made that very exciting. I mean, despite them like losing that map, give them full credit to be honest, going for that strategy. It's definitely work. It just needs, I think, a little bit fine tuning, patience. I think, but generally.